They hit me in the head now when I walk through.
Jim, this is the first.
Yeah, we've already taken 50 out of here. I don't think I've ever had more than 2 or 3 in my life.
50 cukes?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, we'll take 25 tomorrow for CSA share.
So it's really pumping.
Yeah, man, look at the stems on those tomatoes.
Look at these tomatoes, huh? We're just talking about all the magic in the greenhouse. Doesn't make any sense that under plastic, the tomatoes are growing faster.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
I mean, well, what else could it, what else? I don't see anything else out of it.
You know, it might be that nighttime, you know, continuous temperature is a lot more controlled than getting cold. But this hasn't really been cold yet, but we're gonna get those cold nights.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably won't have frost, but they're talking 48 tomorrow, I think.
For you? I'm at 42,
Yeah, so, I mean...
Wednesday, Thursday is supposed to be a little on the cold side.
So it'll be nice to have these in here, then, you know, the ones that are out there might shiver a little, but they won't go down.
Yeah, next time below 50, they'll drop flowers, huh?
You know, they're kind of picky, and above 75 at night, they won't set fruit.
Ooh, there's a real happy medium.
Yeah, that's kind of why it's hard to grow a tomato, and that might be a reason they do so good in the greenhouse, and no disease. Whereas the ones that are out there are starting to get the disease.
Oh, in the backyard?
Yeah,
come look at those.
Go
See
look
the
at
difference.
Oh,
Oh!
don't hit them cukes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Camera ran into the cukes. Sorry.
I think Jim's not giving enough credit to soils because this is, you know,
Some
this
amazing
is
soil.
this stuff up front has like been, you know.
That's only 5 years old.
It's only 5 years old.
Your mulberries look better than anybody else's mulberries. Okay.
Really?
These two right here are unbelievable.
I know.
I've never seen anything like it.
So these are the same plants. Same age, everything's the same as the ones that you just looked at in the greenhouse.
Wow. The other ones are way taller and fuller.
Yeah, I mean, they're happy, but, I mean, there's significant difference. The cucumbers are the same age.
Ooh, the other cukes are 8 foot.
Well, this one was planted. I don't know if this is the same age.
Isn't that a forage?
It is, but it was planted like just recently.
No. Well, maybe you put it in late.
I put it in late because the tomatoes,
But
one of the
been
tomatoes failed here, and so I just replaced it with the cuke.
But anyway, yeah, these are incredible. I wouldn't. Just think about it. This is 2 years from a 1 gallon.
2 years from a 1 gallon. What?
You better plant your fruit trees, man.
You guys are selling mulberries at market. I saw some little baskets, huh?
I mean,
Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah, we've already pulled.
What do you sell
Almost
a clamshell
2
for? Are these?
We're not selling. We're selling half pints for $3.
That's a bargain.
I guess. I
There's a lot
mean,
of work in picking these
I
things.
almost put them at
He
4.
almost put him at 4. He felt bad about it.
But I said,
Oh.
yeah, man, you start down that road, you know, no, make it nice for people, but it is definitely not as because the Tyson, the alley is fruiting,
and it's
like twice as sweet.
A big difference in sweetness, yeah.
But I remember this one, by the time it got to the second week, it started getting better.
Sweeten up a little bit. Yeah.
But like, I picked this last night.
You know what I like about these fruits, though? They seem to have a much longer shelf life. The firmer
Incredible.
fruit. The one in the alley lasts a couple hours. This will last a couple days.
Yeah, I bet a week
So,
in the
big
refrigerator.
difference.
So it's definitely good for market. I wish I'd planted, 6 more of them.
Tanner's definitely taste testing over here. You approve?
Yes.
The kid approves?
And my daughter's
How do
been
you
out
keep
here
your daughter
like
out of
crazy.
these trees?
She's out here like,
She is out.
yeah, all the time.
We just sit at
She
the
was out
table
here
and eat.
before. She was
Pulling
picking them
greens.
super premature and
probably
still eating them.
She's probably eating about $100 worth, huh?
Oh, yeah.
And they're
for
still
sure,
pumping.
For sure.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I can't believe.
This is unbelievable.
I mean, look at all the fruit on that. And that was picked last night. I mean, I hit every ripe one.
Last night.
I thought the ripe ones would get knocked off if it rained
This is
hard.
12 hours of ripeness here?
Yeah.
Another 100 fruits.
Yeah, I mean, look at this.
Whoa, just fell.
And that's the thing. They fall, you can
They're
still eat them.
monsters, though, too.
Size of that thing.
Yeah, the Tice
No,
is way
it's
smaller.
huge.
Jim, you're dropping them all.
Man, I got to get picking before the rain hits. Yeah, they don't squish. I mean,
Nice
hard to
and
get
firm.
them.
Remember when one of those videos, the pomegranate was all upset. Now it's
Now it's
happy.
flowering out
Yeah,
and
yeah.
pushing new growth. It
I
looks
don't
way
know when
better.
it's gonna- Have you had success with these?
They'll split a little,
Yeah.
but they will fruit.
That's cool.
I had success.
You did?
Back in probably 2010, I planted one at the other house, and it got maybe 12 feet, and I had, one year I had like 18 fruit on it. But
In the front
again,
yard?
yeah, and they were about that big,
I
but
think I
then they
kinda
started
remember it out
splitting.
front. Yeah. Was the can
Yeah,
still
right when
by
I
it or
mentioned. Yep,
something?
right
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, really? It died or what?
Like everything.
It died.
Not everything. Carrie's still alive, and that crazy longan's still alive.
That longan is a monster over there.
Is it fruiting?
I haven't-
flowering again.
Is
It's
it?
flowering again?
That
Okay.
must be new. I haven't
Yeah,
seen
there's
it.
all kinds of seedlings under it though.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they true to seed, as far as you know.
That's
10 years, but yeah.
yeah. Ralph
That's why
said they're
you-
pretty true.
Yeah, you
But
just
people air layer them.
air layer is the most common technique. Yeah.
And all your persimmons are pushing.
I see. I saw this one. Where was I? Right in this.
with the-
Right there. There it is. Yeah.
Bananas are finally growing.
Well, that's exciting. Look at this side over here. You got more cukes?
Yeah, we want to. I mean, who knows? We'll see. You know, Cindy told me the pickleworm is active at night, the moth. So in the greenhouse they can't get them because it's closed up at night.
Oh, you are closing it every night?
Yeah.
Oh.
So we'll see if these get it.
Well, these have already gotten that.
I see the leaves on the bottom are a little jacked compared to the ones in the greenhouse.
Yeah, and the vine borer, like the strings that are missing, are because the vine borer
Chew those
already
ones down?
has eaten
Really?
them. It's pretty wild, man. They eat right at the base of the stem, and then all of a sudden there's like 3 roots, and they're just wilting and dying.
Oh.
And this is all corn.
More corn. Same sweet corn that's in
No,
the front?
different one. Later.
Different one.
So the idea with sweet corn is that you don't want them to be flowering at the same time because they can actually cross. And most of the time, you know, you're eating fruit or, you know, if something is a vegetable. But here you're actually eating the seed. So it causes the seed to be kind of not so good if it crosses with one that's not its own. I did that in Maine and it really, because like half the kernels were like really starchy and nasty. And it was because I had the corn too close to it. So
Next
this
to the
one,
popcorn one?
so that's like a 68-day corn out there. This is like a 75-day corn, and we waited 10 days after I planted that. So there's like almost 20 days between when they should flower.
Between the two. Well, that would be exciting.
This one looks stoked. I mean, some of them are, you know,
Well, he put some magic juice on these.
I did.
Oh, these got a little extra love, huh?
they got the iguana juice.
Iguana guy.
Oh.
Yeah, the iguana FAA stuff.
What
Yeah.
else is going on? I see the avocado's pushed really nice.
All that one's looking really beautiful. All of them have pushed.
You know, when they start to flower, they stress a little. Like I saw this little guy.
Yeah.
You kind of see the leaves are on that downward slope.
Yeah.
Well, now this is an argument. So
This
if
is
you
an
look
argument.
at an avocado tree right now, the new growth's coming out of the flowers. That's where it comes out.
Yeah.
So if you know, everybody's saying, oh, cut the fruit off because you don't want the little thing to try to produce it. You cut the flowers off if you do that. So he did that.
I did. I cut the flowers
I'm
off.
going, but I mean, I guess you're waiting. But I mean, the tree's smart. I don't know why we think these plants that have, you know, even though it's grafted.
So
I mean,
so
I've seen apple trees put so many apples on and then they drop them. You know, whatever they can
It'll
support.
know that it can't support it or hold it.
do you
That's
chop?
my
Do you
opinion.
chop the flowers off?
I usually do on avocados and mangoes. Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm right either.
It's
Yeah.
one of
Yeah.
I
those
don't know.
givens, right?
Yeah.
This is what we do, but why do we do it?
It is a given. I mean, it's just so young. But I guess you could wait for the new growth to push more before deciding where to
If
chop.
it doesn't set a fruit, then you don't got nothing to lose.
Right. Yeah.
But anyway, I'm
Where do
always.
you guys get the bamboo?
That's all from across the street.
Oh, nice. The running one?
Yeah, the
You
running.
better hope it doesn't root.
Yeah, I told him to watch.
Yeah,
Watch that running one, man.
I've had it root, but then it just died.
Oh, really?
I've done this before.
Okay.
Down south, and it did root. Like it pushed new growth out,
And then it
and
crashed?
then it just crashed.
It probably doesn't have enough.
So
leaves
there's
to
some
support
life
it.
force in there. It ain't quite a Tithonia though.
No.
I got some Tithonia growing.
You got some over here? Oh, I see one coming up. Okay.
Jim's
Nice.
pissed.
Okay, this is all his, man. But see, there's a whole different story here. I guess we can get into that now. So, you know, my brother dropped the price, but I'm seeing the crowdfunding isn't going to give us enough to just purchase it outright, so Tanner could own it. So I'm going to buy it personally, right? Use the crowdfunding money because I wouldn't be able to purchase it without that. It'll be enough to keep it so I, you know, don't have to go into debt. And then we'll partner here for a couple years. So now I'm going to still have say, because I used to say, do whatever you want. But now I'm going, you keep that out of the front yard. So I think, I'm kind of psyched about it because this whole warm season thing's got me excited. I mean, the fact that we could get going here in September,
Big difference. Yeah.
And same thing, use the greenhouse, maybe use a swamp cooler in there. I knew a guy that did that, or air condition it,
That would really help.
you
Yeah.
know, with some shade cloth.
Yeah, that's gonna be really interesting. Is Nick planning to do that?
Swamp cooler?
something?
I think he's going to do seedlings next year inside. Like Little Pond Farm does in like an air conditioned room for the broccolis and stuff. They start
Okay.
them
With
early.
artificial light.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's how Little Pond does it. They
Yeah.
do it with the.
They got a
artificial
whole
light
giant
beam.
room. Yeah.
Okay.
I had a buddy that first guy, remember David Strouderman?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he somehow had somebody that had an air-conditioned greenhouse. And that year he got to use it. I mean, he had broccoli plants this big September 1st.
Wow.
You know, and that'd be
Talk
all the
about a
difference.
jump.
That'd be huge.
That is huge.
That dude Robert's got a really proper greenhouse. I wonder how that thing would hold cool air.
Well, the thing about these, the little plastic, they get the bubble wrap now they came up with, and that's actually insulated.
Oh, is that
for
truly
Maine,
insulated?
You can actually get heat out of them. These at night, you're only a couple degrees different.
Not much of a change.
Yeah.
How
But
the black soldier flies doing? Are they still pumping?
No, they totally.
The cold
got
weather shut 'em
frosted,
down? Really?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I don't know. It's like exciting to have it going, but it's also like, chickens eat everything. Do they really need this extra protein source? I might nix it. It might be gone.
oh, it might be on Craig's list.
It might be on Craigslist.
I know where that thing would work
Or if
out.
anybody, if anybody wants it, or holler at me. I think it's, I don't know. It's just another thing to mess with, and I don't think I got the energy for it, man.
He'll be busy 'cause he's going to have to take over. I'm going to Maine for 10 days on the 23rd, so he's going to have to take over the whole deal for 10 days, 4 markets.
It'll be just Papa Tanner around here.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if it's going to be a time, this is the time, because when I get back, I only got 3 weeks before I go full-time to Maine for the summer.
Yeah.
I mean, like I say, this is usually when I'm really winding down, so I mean, this is kind of interesting. But I'll be able to do markets up to the day I leave, throw a bunch of cucumbers and tomatoes and a watermelon in the trailer and go to Maine and have a welcome there,
Wow.
a little market.
And you're planning on leaving before May 1st?
I want to be there on her birthday. Alexander's birthday is May Day.
Is May what?
May 1st.
May
Day.
1st, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So she always has a big party with a maypole and the whole thing.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm excited to be there for that.
Get home just in time.
But let's
Yeah.
go check out by the wall.
All right. You got some exciting stuff by the wall here?
Well, you know that whole nematode
Got
thing?
cane.
Oh, is that what that is, Kane? Wow. The whole nematode thing.
Well, they don't like concrete.
Yep.
And I've seen over the years, the sweet potatoes will crawl up right next to the wall and then set all kinds of tubers. So I said, heck, why don't I just plant my tomatoes right there? And maybe I won't have nematode affecting them.
Huh.
Look at those 4-inch black roselle.
Those are those same.
And you get them this early with the day length, they fruit in the spring. Until
Yeah.
the days get, whenever that switches. Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
Full calluses.
Again, that 4-inch block, so we started all this stuff that was in the greenhouse like January 11th. So, I mean, we could even pump that up to, probably the 1st, and we'd be doing it quicker. But so there's all tomatoes and cucumbers down that whole wall right next to it.
You got a privacy wall of tomatoes coming in?
Yep.
Okay. You
And
found your
then-
privacy, Tanner.
That's gonna be
Getting
sweet.
blocked off here soon.
Yeah, I'm
We just
looking
need a
forward
tomato
to that.
trellis over the gate.
Yeah, and then behind each opening, there is okra. So that'll be, because the tomato won't fill that whole thing, but the okra will take that sun.
On the backside?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They're a little smaller, but yeah, they're hiding back there. They're just starting to get sun now because the sun's coming up higher.
Little oaks. Wow.
Yeah. Some cukes have failed.
That was another one just went.
Is that same borer beetle?
Have we? I don't know.
That
If
one
we,
isn't, plants just die. But look, we're already getting disease on the bottom of that one.
On the tomatoes?
Yeah,
Wow.
see that little bit there? So, outside they always get it. And I don't know what's, again, magic in the greenhouse.
all these guys jumping. The grasshoppers.
I see them all. Jeez.
But, so, everybody freaks out about these guys. That's the baby lubbers.
Oh, yeah. The ones
But-
that get big.
Right, but this morning we were here, right? And I said, Tanner, look at that. Oh, they're still there. That was covered.
Oh, I see the whole leaf covered in them.
But they're not hurting anything.
They're just hanging out.
Yeah, they just hang out. Let them be. Everybody, as soon as you start stomping on them, then they start eating stuff. That's my opinion anyway.
So don't piss them off and they'll leave your food alone,
Yeah.
huh? Okay.
It's, as soon as I stopped stomping them, because I used to stomp the heck out of them.
Good fertilizer for the garden.
Yeah. What else? Did we...
So where else are you putting tomatoes? You gonna put up more trellises?
So I just put up, I'm trying to plant there.
Oh,
with
I see the one
brassica
over here,
bed.
okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna put it there, and I've got, I think, 6 more leaning against the shed.
Yeah, there's a few on that side over there.
In the far beds?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but I think I'm gonna do one more line over there. But then all the peppers, this is kind of cool. Again, because I had things ready. So, last time you were here, this bed, was it even planted?
It was planted.
Just planted.
Just planted,
Now
yes.
it's already done.
Now it's already passed. Yeah.
But, you know, I planted these peppers in with the bed as it's finishing. So, I mean, you know, if you had waited to flip the bed or crop it out, I mean, we've got flowers.
That's exciting.
You know, so that's a big. I think that's.
What are you doing? Sweet peppers?
I'm doing all of them. We're
Yeah.
doing shishito. So this is new ace. So
Wow.
that's a one that'll go red, sweet pepper.
There's some
Is
spicy.
that your first time doing this here?
COVID year, remember?
COVID year, okay.
I did them right here. Yeah, and they did all right. And they actually were some alive when I got back in September.
That's exciting.
Yeah, and then the spinach over here just went off the charts.
Which one? That good tasting one with the big leaf?
The big leaf one, yeah, so we just cut a bunch of that. So some of the leaves got this big, the Tanner just cut them. You know, look at that for a spinach. That's
that good
space.
tasting one, yeah.
But then this one, we're gonna be doing this. I mean, who says you can't grow spinach in Florida? That's Beaujolais. So it's a red stem. You throw that in a greens mix, it's gorgeous. You know,
Any nematodes?
nope. I don't know. It must not be prone.
Doesn't look bad.
No, it ain't nothing like the chard.
Swiss
So-
chards like rattlesnake tails? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but no. So there was Swiss chard right where the summer squash. That's a new one too. You can come here.
Summer squash?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've only seen you do that in Maine, Jim.
I know, and I don't. You know, the pickle worm's always the issue with that too. So we'll see.
So this is experimental?
Yeah,
Okay.
but you know, we went for it. So
Yeah,
I
they
put
look
out-
great right
I
now.
put out the plants and they were flowering. You know, these have only been in the ground like 10 days.
Oh, wow.
You know, so they're
They're coming on fast.
little zoops. And then this one I think will do good here. You know this one?
What is that? Some type of, oh yeah, I know what those, ground cherries.
Ground cherries,
Those are
Molly.
wonderful. Yeah. You used to do those back in the day.
I did them in Maine.
I thought I remember them here in the
I
husks.
never got them to finish here. I mean, I might have tried them.
When you
but-
were gone one year, I was picking them.
Oh, okay.
That
'cause
was
they
it.
Took off.
When it was in the beginning, like 10 years ago.
Right.
Yeah, I remember coming back over here and picking them out of the husks, and they were
that's
so delicious.
Were there a bunch?
There was.
Okay, because
Yeah.
this should take
You
over
missed
this
them.
whole area. 'cause
Okay.
These will finish.
Tanner, those things are like candy. They're actually really
I've
sweet.
never tasted them.
Oh, they're delicious.
Some people hate them.
Really?
It's got a little of that, you know, what do you call it? Solanaceae back flavor you get sometimes with some kind of eggplant and tomatoes, but I love them. Maya loves them too, man. We grow them like crazy.
Yeah, they,
Really? I
Yeah.
don't remember them up there last summer.
Yeah, she would put it in the kids' garden.
Oh, okay. We're
yeah,
selling
and then-
squash blossoms yesterday, man.
Yeah, you sold some.
you want to go eat some mulberries? What do you got? A Suriname cherry?
does.
Is that what that is? I don't know if that one's ripe.
She'll eat anything.
Eat it. Come on, eat it. I dare you.
She'll eat
Let me see it. Eat it. Eat it. You like? Okay. Resin's not bothering her.
So they're the main onions.
Oh,
Here's a seed, little seed.
all your seed onions
There's
coming home.
probably, I think I'm only taking like 8,000 or 9,000 up this year.
Oh, that's it?
That's good enough.
Oh, what was
I mean-
last year? 20,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it just they didn't all sell, and then I didn't get them. You know, so you got to just kind of go with the flow as you get old.
Yeah.
She's making a face like she didn't like that cherry.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
You want to go check out the mulberries? Okay, that's what I was thinking. Hold on, we'll head over there in 1 minute. I want to see you turn purple.
She's been eating tons of
Oh, I
mulberries.
bet. She's turning into a mulberry. So most of this is just a couple weeks, Jim?
This was planted what?
Not even 10
This
days?
is not even a week ago.
Not even a week.
Not
ago.
even a week old.
Yeah. So
Wow.
this will hopefully get us, you know, get him into, you know, 1st of May anyway.
Well, the tomatoes were planted a little longer. than
Yeah.
Yeah,
the-
but the lettuces are all
yeah,
really new.
lettuces are all brand new.
Wow.
So, and then you know, I usually don't do head lettuce, but I'm trying that hot weather romaine Jericho,
Okay.
and maybe sell a few of those, get $3 or $4 for them. Because I really didn't, because I mean, I didn't want to do broccolis and all that stuff because it's not going to have time to finish. So we shall see. But overall, it's been an excellent year.
Really good year. Production has kicked up.
Yeah, again, the
Things
same
are
amount of
coming in
land.
earlier. Uh-oh.
The same amount of land and a whole lot more food. So it's just, you know, farmers don't always need more acres to produce more food. They just get to know their land better and they can produce more food. But if you're always looking to, you know, expand, that's the whole, you know, American way, bigger, better, more. But I mean, I'm just amazed. I mean, I don't think we'll quite double last year's, but we're going to get close. And I know I've doubled, you know, well, if you look at when Justin was here, was the big month was 5,000.
Yeah.
You know, and
And then people didn't believe that. Now we've doubled it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. And I mean, yeah, it's awesome. And then
is
the
awesome.
fact that we could go 10 more weeks.
What do you got? What is it? It's a moringa. So it's awesome.
But, so now I got pickles and I'll have dill seeds.
Oh, you gonna pickle it?
Well, maybe we'll send him to Nick. He's the pickle man.
He is a pickler.
I take her into the garden and it's like, you can cut. I give her a pair of scissors. She starts, we clear beds with her. She'll like come and clear the lettuces out. But then it's like, she goes up to the broccoli and then she goes up and it's like, how do we differentiate these things? Takes time.
So I cut the last broccoli and there's a text that says, oh, sorry, the winds are too high, we're gonna cancel markets. So now we've got a whole market's worth of stuff and Tuesday's coming, but it's, you know, 3 days away, so walk in, put it in, wonderful.
It's been a game changer, Jim?
Yeah, I didn't think I'd like it, but you know, it's just so nice. We'll see. I mean, I don't really
said I
know
didn't
how
think
much
I'd
more
like
it
it.
costs.